It's about to get started in today's match between Hilbert and Penn State Behrend Lions. Behrend coming to this game 15-5, Hilbert 7-13. It's about to do the national anthem. Getting into some starting lineups for both teams. Starting with the home team, Penn State Behrend will be sophomore libero Sarah Novak, outside hitter senior Sarah Novak, senior outside hitter Hannah Phillips, senior middle hitter Taylor Goodspeed, and 16 middle hitter Brianna Reynolds, and the setter for Behrend for 20 May Goodsell. For Hilbert, have in libero position Natalie Roman, setter Jesse Jonathan, middle blocker Maria Spinelli, outside hitter Emily Garnett, Kayla Rice, Katie Kachachevsky, and outside hitter Jenna Reback. Behrend come to this matchup to win over Carlo on Saturday, 3-6-9. Played really well in that match Saturday, just had a little bit of struggle with some service errors. Behrend's closing out the regular season, only has 6 matches left, but 2 of those will be played Saturday against Pitt Greensburg and Oberlin. Be a triple header here at the Junker Center. Teams will all play each other. Games at 12, 2, and 4. Last time out, Hilbert fell to the roast, 3-1. Setter Jesse Jonathan had 66 assists last week, adding 12 kills, hitting .294, adding 5 aces and a block, while also adding 47 digs. So all-around player is Jonathan. Behrend trying to wrap up this AMCC conference play with just the one blemish against Penn State Altoona. Currently in 3rd place behind Alfred State. Just got a match games played and then be above them as they have the head-to-head with Alfred State. But as it's standing out, Penn State Altoona undefeated in conference play and not looking like a lot of teams can compete with them. Be Meg Goodsell to start off the serving for Behrend. Goodsell is well known for strong serves, leading Behrend on long runs. And we are underway. And strong serves start off. Hilbert gets it away. Novak keeps it in. Might have been going out. Phillips on the outside. That is dug up. And not good communication there for Hilbert. Keeps it alive. Good speed at the net. Jonathan goes middle, dug up by Novak. Goodsell goes behind to Novak. Novak blocks. Novak is there. And just not good communication between Goodsell and Novak. Early point for Hilbert.
Right, Kyle, coming to you. Can you? Yep, thank you.
Jesse Jonathan serving for the Hawks.
Stand by.
Both setters starting off this match serving for their teams. In the middle, good speed. Good speed goes long. 2-0 early start for the Hawks.
Kyle, coming back to you. Right, Matt, stand by.
Jonathan, a really impressive season. 506 assists and 281 digs. Great numbers from your setter. And it'll be out of play. First point to Behrend. I was saying with Jonathan, it's really nice to have another strong defensive player out there. Also running your offense, very versatile player. Speaking of versatile players, will be senior Hannah Phillips. Phillips does it all for this Behrend team. 269 kills, 225 digs. 6 rotation player. Does not leave the court very often. And tight at the net. Net is blocked. I believe that was Taylor Goodspeed with the block. Another senior. Behrend has a strong senior class this year. Just recognized Senior Day on Saturday. And a lot to this program. Definitely trying to finish out their career strong. Tough serve by Phillips, and it'll be an ace. Behrend erases that early deficit back up 3-2. The keys tonight for Behrend is just not to inflict their own mistakes, especially at the service line and hitting. That game Saturday was really strong performance for them, but their one weakness, if you could point one out, was at the service line. Gave Carlo a lot of easy points. Tight at the net, good sell. Unable to send it over. Awkward position for her to be in. Point to the Hawks. 3-3 early on. See Michaela Rice serving for Hilbert. Good first pass by Phillips outside to Novak. Novak alive. Outside, Hilbert goes long. That is Jenna Ruvak sending it just too long for the Hawks. Point to Behrend. The sophomore libero Sarah Novak to serve. Jonathan will set outside. Through the block, unable to be kept alive. I believe that was a kill for Katie Petochevsky. I believe that was her first kill of the match. And she will be back to serve. Into the net, service error. They're trying to calm her down from that error. Serving is not something easy to do, especially when you're trying to be aggressive at that service line. It's going to have some errors. Just the goal is just try to limit those, still get some strong balls across the net. In the middle, what a swing there. Number 6, Maria Spinelli. Spinelli's second on the team in kills with 122, now 123 in the season.
Kyle, you're live. Matt, stand by.
Emily Burnett with the serve. Looks like goes middle. Brianna Reynolds. That is a dig by Bowman. Gutso goes outside. Mara Benham. She's blocked. No block there. Gutso just sends it over. Maybe trying to catch the Hawks off guard. And that's exactly what Jonathan did. And it works out for the Hawks. 6-5 Hilbert. Behrend's offense really has yet to get in a rhythm thus far.
Matt, stand by.
A lot of out-of-system play here, both sides. The Hawks able to come away with more points. Gutso goes back row to Phillips. He's unable to get a strong ball over. Jonathan goes outside. And that is down. Jenna Revick gets the kill. 7-5. Burnett still back at the service line. Revick. Phillips can look to get it tight at the net. Gutso just pushes it over and it goes out. Cross court from it, tough to see. Looks like it might have caught some line, but So there on the line had a much better view than we did. Brianna Reynolds, and that's the Behrend offense we're used to seeing, especially between those two seniors, Goodsell and Brianna Reynolds. Said it a lot, but when Goodsell sets Reynolds like that, not many teams that Behrend faces are going to be able to stop that. 8-6, see if it sparks a Behrend run. Benham serve, it's going to be a free ball coming over. Goodsell goes middle to Reynolds again, takes a lot of heat off this time. It's a little tip. Blocked at the net, Reynolds, free ball for Behrend. Another one, see if they use this one. Phillips outside, pulls the block, and Hannah Phillips gets the kill. Benham back to serve. Sophomore Mara Benham's been used a variety of ways this season. Played in the back row in defense, played in the front row as a hitter. Can really just do a lot for this Behrend team. A lot of players on this Behrend team you could say the same for, just a team of athletes. Phillips goes off the block. Outside Rivik, kept alive by Benham, and it's not great communication there again. Ball falls to the floor. I think Reynolds thought Goodsell was going after it. 9-7. Rivik will be back at the service line. So off the net a little bit, outside to Phillips. Good pass there to Jonathan in the middle. Tip kept alive by Goodsell. Phillips goes off the block. Smart shot there by Hannah Phillips. Seems as though early on in this match she's really been targeting those hands of the outside blockers of Hilbert. Coming into this game, the Emily Bortnick, junior defensive specialist, used sporadically in Behrend matches for serving. On the overpass, Goodsell sends it over, gets the kill. We are tied again, 9 apiece. Hilbert team's coming in with a 7-13 record, but they are not playing it like it tonight. Playing really gritty volleyball, just getting those hard points to earn. A lot of times in volleyball, it's not always pretty, but if you can win those ugly points. Hannah Phillips, that was pretty. Great set, straight down for Phillips. Behrend back up top, 10-9. Back and forth, early set. Hilbert has stretched their lead to 3 a couple times, but Behrend has come back each time. Outside, and Miller went to keep it up. And it'll be a kill for number 15, Michaela Rice. Natalie Roman to serve, junior libero. His impressive 337 digs this season. In the middle, good speed, not a great timing there. Good speed, able to send over a little bit of a tip. Nat goes into the net. Credit to the Behrend block there. 11-10. Goodsell back at the service line. See if Behrend can separate themselves in this set. Full shot over. Novak will set outside to Phillips. Not a strong send by Phillips, but... And good decision, good communication. Benham lets it go. Rice sends it long. Behrend up 12-10. And it'll force a Hilbert timeout. Behrend's biggest lead so far in this set. The first time out of the match. Still early on in set number 1. Can you text Jill and say we don't have stats? She just has to start it. Let's see if we can pull up some live stats of this match so far. Imagine both teams not hitting too high.
That's good. I like that. Hold that. Got your leg. Matt, can you fix this score? You can pan up a little bit.
pulling up some stats now. Both teams hitting in the 100s. Hilbert hitting 100, Behrend 136. Michaela Rice has 2 kills in the match so far. Hannah Phillips has 4. Served by Goodsell. Rice just sends it over. Goodsell will bump set to Novak. Novak off her back leg, so it's a strong send over. In the middle, Kuchachevsky. Phillips right at the net, and that hit off the blockers, but ricocheted out of bounds. Strong kill for Hannah Phillips. Like I said, can bring the power sometimes, bring the off speed. When you bring the power, you gotta watch out. Close on that block harder. Get those hands positioned to the ground. Good serve there by Goodsell. Free ball for Behrend. So we'll go outside to Phillips again. Phillips through the block, and she's starting to heat up early on in set number 1. Now her 6th kill of the match. Hitting above 500. Impressive feat. Overpass. Phillips will set it up. Smart move there by the veteran. Novak tight at the net. Set Jonathan. And it'll overpass. Rice sends it down. Ends the Behrend run. 14-11. Hilbert, first time in this match, trying to come down from a deficit of their own. Goodsell will go to Phillips, and Phillips gets another kill. Not sure if Hilbert wasn't expecting her to get the ball on that side, but there's just not blockers there to stop Phillips. She'll be back at the service line. I believe Hilbert will be happy she's in the back row. Phillips sends it into the net, 15-12. Phillips can still cause some damage from the back row, but less lethal back there. Caleb Rice, the sophomore, to serve. Outside, Benham gets off the hands. Rice keeps it alive. Push over from Jonathan. Novak with a roll shot. Barrow able to get to it. Blocked at the net, and Benham in good speed again. And Novak will be serving for Behrend. Strong serve by Novak. Ball coming over. Novak gets it up. Great up there by Novak. Behrend able to send it over, but smart decision there by Roman to let the ball go out of bounds. Good defense there by the sophomore. Just not able to pay off at the point. That goes middle, Reynolds, and Reynolds gets it down. Jessie Jonathan unable to get to it. I think a little upset with herself. I think she thought she could have had that one. A little talk from the coach, able to move on quickly. Just can't dwell on the mistakes in the game. You gotta just move on. I'll make the same mistake twice. Jonathan goes outside, blocked at the net. In the middle, Benham keeps it alive, but it'll be a kill. I believe that was Maria Spinelli. Lee Garnett, sophomore from Syracuse, New York, coming in to serve. 17-14, still not out of reach for the Hawks. Good serve. Behrend defense able to work it and get a great pass, and Reynolds gets the kill. And that is how you turn your defense into offense. That was a tough ball to get to. I believe it was either Miller or Novak with the perfect up and right to their setter. Did not have to move much at all. Point back to Behrend. Benham serving. It's a pretty set by Jonathan. Hilbert will get the kill.
Tell Kyle, when those guys score a point, put the guys on the court congratulating each other. Hilbert scores, get the players celebrating.
Okay, Kyle, when
Good throw goes middle. Reynolds off the top of the blocker. I don't know if that hit her head or her hands, but it's a kill either way for Brianna Reynolds. Her 4th of the match. She's hitting above 600. Both her and Phillips carrying the way for Behrend. Bortnick to serve. Outside, Hannah Phillips off the blocker's hands, kept alive by Jonathan. At the net, so outside Phillips again, and this time Phillips gets it down. Not much you can do there if you're Hilbert. Bortnick serving. Good serve by Bortnick. Bump set over to Rice. Be a free ball coming to Behrend. Through the block and down. Taylor, good speed. Behrend starting to work that middle a lot more. Especially as Behrend continues on this regular season into the postseason. I think finding some other options away from Hannah Phillips, especially in that middle. Spread the ball around. Help confuse the blockers. And it'll be a service ace for Behrend, and they are starting to really pull away in set number 1. And it'll force Hilbert's 2nd timeout. Behrend up 7. Oh, 22-15. Hilbert using their 2nd timeout. Hilbert had a strong start, but Behrend starting to get into their flow more offensively. Hannah Phillips hitting 571, Brianna Reynolds hitting 667. When those two are hitting in high numbers like that, it's not usually going to look good for the opposition. For Hilbert, they have found some success with Maria Spinelli hitting 500 and Michaela Rice.
Everyone's doing a good job. Tell them everyone's doing a good job.
Everyone is doing a great job. Matt, you are live right now. Ooh, Cat, I hope that should be Cat. You're live. Oh, shit. Matt, you're live.
Coming out of the timeout, see if Hilbert can try to correct some things. Behrend has up that hitting percentage out of the 100, hitting 278. Only 1 service error so far for Behrend. It's either 1st or 2nd set in the match Saturday had 8 service errors, so must have been something they definitely worked on in practice to limit that. Through the middle, set long, no touch, point to Behrend. Bortnick still at the service line. Seems like she's been back there for a while. Jonathan sets outside to Rice. Rice at the net, block, and tries to take it back, but it'll go out of play. Set point number 1 upcoming for Behrend. Behrend on a 6-0 run now, on with Bortnick at the service line. And she will end set number 1 on a 7-0 run. Behrend taking the first set 25-15. We'll head into set number 2.
Matt, you are live. Kyle is disconnected because he's moving his camera. So, if you could try to get some kind of and the people walking everywhere. That's okay. You go scoreboard. I guess you should show that to the first match. I think right now, since there's just a little nothing going on, just come on the scoreboard. And if you get a good shot of Hilbert, that would, yeah, just both of them for right now. So we've got 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes of just nothing right now. So we can just kind of, if you're ready. Okay, you're live. It's okay. I'll go back onto the scoreboard, and then if you want to zoom in on, try to get our team. Whoa. It's on.
take the break in between set number 1 and set number 2. See Hilbert's coach trying to talk to his players, and Behrend doing the same. And a little bit of 2 different positions right now. Behrend on that 7-0 run. I think the coach, what you want to hear in that huddle right now is just how can we keep improving from that run, and keep doing some of the same things that they have been doing, keeping the offense in flow. But Hilbert just trying to get better on that serve receive. Bortnick finished the last 7 points off for Behrend with some strong serving. Behrend also with some great passing and some good, so really keyed in on Hannah Phillips and Brianna Reynolds. Thank you. Yep. Some stats from the first set. Hannah Phillips hitting 8 of 14, excuse me. Brianna Reynolds 4 of 6. Taylor Goodspeed and Meg Goodsell both with a kill apiece. Goodsell had 12 assists in the first set. For Hilbert, they were led by Maria Spinelli and Michaela Rice, both with 3 kills apiece. The team, Hilbert hit 061. Definitely need to up that hitting percentage as time advances. Behrend hitting 278 in the match. Only 1 service error for each team. Behrend having 3 service aces. Hilbert yet to receive 1. We have both teams starting off second set with much as they did in the first. Only difference I can see would be maybe Ava Miller on the floor for Behrend.
Okay, I'm going to come to you first. But
and also Mara Benham out there.
Yeah,
and then for Hilbert, I believe much of the same players out there for them as well. I think refs just trying to finalize, make sure everything's right on the floor before they begin. Novak will sub in, and as will Natalie Rollman. Jessie Jonathan to serve. Start off for the Hawks. 7 assists in the first half. Served a couple times, but no issues, no errors either for her. Good outside to Phillips. Nice up, but good speed. Sends it right back down. Monster kill in the middle there for the senior middle. Brings that Meg Goodsell to serve. Behrend, an 8-0 run extending into this set. Goodsell, not a great first pass. Jonathan able to get a decent set out. Novak on the outside, through the block. Sarah Novak gets the kill. Ball falling right in front of Jessie Jonathan. Served by Goodsell, and unable to be handled by Hilbert. 3-0 start for Behrend. Continuing that run. Behrend had some nice runs on Saturday. It was either a 14 or 15-0 run, and looking like they're doing much of the same today. Nothing good, so with the serve, and fails long. Much needed point there for Hilbert. Behrend had won 11, or was on an 11-0 run. Hilbert trying to just fix some things from that run, just string together some points. And Benham decides last minute to let it go, and it was the right decision. You can say with volleyball, the nice thing, no matter maybe didn't perform how you wanted to in set number 1, come out in set number 2, and throughout the rest of the match with a clean slate. It makes the sport so interesting because you can have a new team each set. A lot of times you can see it where a team plays great in set number 1, and great up there from Hilbert. Her defense has been outstanding all season long. Into the block. Players looking, it was into the antenna. The antenna was shaking, must not have hit it. Hilbert keeps it alive. And Novak unable to keep that one up. Kill goes to Giselle McLean. McLean, excuse me on that last name. Outside Novak. Good swing by Novak. Hilbert able to keep it alive. Good defense. So goes Hello outside Benham. Nice defense there. Off the net. Novak again. Phillips sends it over. Outside Novak. Dug up into the ceiling. Kept alive. Some great defense there by Hilbert. That ball. And that hit the line. Good hustle there from the Hawks. Ball is in the ceiling, chasing it into their team. What a rally. They come away with it. Petroshevsky will be serving. You can see sometimes in volleyball, long rallies like that can spark a run and put some energy into a team. Hilbert back within 1 point, 5-4. It's outside of Novak. Novak perfectly placed. Sarah Novak, the senior, gets the kill. Sarah Novak to serve. Bump set. Free ball coming over for Behrend. Novak let that last one go. I think she's not playing around this time. Good decision there. Just be safe. And set from Roman. Not her typical position. Just unable to set. Right place too close to the net. Point to Behrend. Back-to-back Behrend points. Jonathan off the net. Go outside. And Giselle McLean will get the kill. I believe that is her second kill of the match. Second kill in 7 attempts. See if we can get another offensive weapon going. It's on the middle. Reynolds gets it through the block. Spinelli was there. Just, I think, closed in on that block a little bit too late. Gave Reynolds a window. Good serve. And another ace for the Behrend Lions. Sarah Novak this time, 9-5. Sixth ace of the match for Behrend this far. Phillips able to get to it. Looks like it goes middle to Reynolds again. Got by the libero, hit into the net, kept over. But with the attack, and she will get it. She is very aggressive on the offensive attack as a setter, and you have to be aware of it when you're going against her, especially on the ball that's a lot of time in the air like that. She can make a decision. But she'll tight at the net again. She'll go for it again, and she'll get another kill. She usually likes to spread out when she has the dumps like that, but went for it back-to-back time and pays off both times, so it's not broke, don't fix it. Just so keep going with it. 11-5, Novak serve. Jonathan at the net. into the block. So we'll go outside to Mara Benham. Mara Benham goes off the block and gets the kill. Behrend up 12-5. See if Hilbert think about calling a timeout. Had this match at 5-4. Behrend now on this run.
Oh, yeah.
Novak still at the service line. Jonathan will send it over herself. And Benham not ready for that one. I think it sort of threw her off guard. Couldn't get her body turned around and get to it. Be a point to Hilbert. Jenna Rivik to serve for the Hawks. Gets a tight at the net. Reynolds off the block, kept alive by Rice. Jonathan will go back outside to Rice. Two Behrend players there to get it. Mara Benham off the block, and Benham gets another kill. Can't say enough the improvement you've seen from Benham hitting this season so far. 5'7", might be a little undersized for an outside hitter, but she makes more than enough for that. And Benham will follow up the kill with an ace. And I think now Hilbert will want to use a timeout, trailing 14-6, about midway through set number 2. Crucial set for Hilbert. Don't want to fall down 2 sets on the road. Tough to come back from the way Behrend's rolling right now. It's looking like we're going to get to that.
Being up top like that, is that better?
He's getting better. Yeah, Kyle's getting better shots. It looks more visible.
The referee was in his way.
That one?
Yeah. You see us down there when he was on the far side?
Yes. All right, Kyle, I'm going to come back to you. Kat, can you try to find something different? I know it might be tough.
We're just trying to fix some things. There have been runs that they have looked or have stayed with Behrend, but they just let Behrend get some on these service runs. Credit to the Behrend serve. Nevertheless, the service is what causing this run, and Behrend also upping their hitting percentage this set to 368. Only one hitting error. Hilbert's just going to have to find some offensive weapons or get strong attack to the service line.
Because it's kind of distracting me. I'm sorry.
So goes outside. Phillips off the net. Jonathan in the middle. Blocked to the net. Goodsell sends it over. Kept up by the Hawks. Outside to Rice. Good dig by Benham. And Goodsell just sends it over. Jonathan from her knees gets to it. Reynolds in the middle. That is kept alive. Jonathan will go outside to Rice again. Seems to be her favorite target tonight. Goodsell goes outside. Hannah Phillips. And it's a kill for the senior. Impressive rally by both teams there. This Hilbert defense does not let the ball get down easy. It's extended some long rallies so far in this match. Really making Behrend work for all these points. It's not the offense I think there Hilbert wants to run. And Reynolds gets it right sent back into her, right back down. Jada Witt will get the block there. Middle blocker freshman.
Oh, is that what happened? Oh, Matt standby.
Making her time off the bench worth it. Goodsell sets outside to Phillips, and Phillips, I believe that was just into the net, and the ref will call it as such. Point to Hilbert. Looked like it from up here, just never know if there's a hand that gets on it. Good call made. Goodsell just pushes it over. Hilbert there. Jonathan outside to Rice. Rice with a roll shot. Middle, Reynolds, and Reynolds sends it right down. Good response from Behrend, giving up those 2 points to Hilbert. Emily Bortnick coming back into serves. Last time she was in the game, Behrend went on a 7-0 run. Definitely hoping to do much of the same. Jonathan with the dump, and Bortnick smartly lets it go out of play. (17-8) Behrend up. Bortnick serve. Tight at the net, and Jonathan tried her best, just not able to give Rice a great ball for it. Running away from Rice, and just a bump set, pretty tough task to do. Bortnick still at the net, or still serving, excuse me. Jonathan outside to Rice, and Phillips just puts her arms up. It'll be a free ball for Hilbert. Through the block, or excuse me, that is sent down. Good sell and good speed. With the denial for Behrend is 19-8. Behrend pulling away again in set number 2. Good serve by Bortnick. The junior has served excellent today. Almost seemed like there was like a magnet on the ball in the floor, and the ball just sank right to the ground, right in front of the hands of the defender. Good sell will go outside to Hannah Phillips. Nice up there by Woolman. Not an easy ball to get up. Good speed, goes off the net. Hilbert there in the middle. Bortnick gets it up. Another free ball coming for Behrend. Maybe 2 touches on the ball. Coach knows it. Just the hand placement was a little bit off. Try to make contact with that ball in unison. Allie Chase and Alani Salas Garcia subbing in for Behrend, a couple of freshmen getting some experience with Behrend up 21-8. Saw Salas Garcia early on this season against Westminster, and she really played well, and coming right off the bench, and she gets a kill early. Yeah, she played really well against a tough Westminster team early on in the season. It's tough for a freshman to do early on in the season, especially not really getting used to the flow, but she did not look like a freshman in that match. Bortnick serve, and another ace. 23-8. 8-0 run for Bortnick. Had a 7-0 run in the first set, 8-0 in this set.
Oh my God, Mr. Dog, you messed up my vibe.
Tight at the net, joust at the net. And I believe ball just fell on Behrend's side, point to Hilbert. 23-9. Beat Jesse Jonathan to serve. Can expect here from Hilbert is it's down by a lot. We just gotta look to get some momentum heading into set number 3. Really all you can do unless you can just pull off a miraculous comeback. Gets outside Salas Garcia, and she's rejected. I believe that was Giselle McLean on the block, 23-10. Just like I was saying, points like that can give this team energy as they head into set number 3. Just some sloppy volleyball, but Hilbert able to get it down. Coach with a smile on his face from that point. Didn't look like he was too pleased with some of the decision making there, but he knows it got him a point nevertheless. Salas Garcia again. Jonathan with the dump. Good soul. Benham. Or excuse me, that was not Benham. That was Chase. Kept alive. Salas Garcia and sends it long. And no, excuse me, a touch was called at the net. It'd be another kill for Salas Garcia. Elchinsky was also in the match for Behrend, but just subbed out. In the middle, and too easy for Kuchachevsky. She'll get the kill. Valvo to serve. Good sell in the middle. Kept alive by Behrend. Good sell will go outside. Novak, and off the block, out of play. Behrend will take set number 2, 25-12. Take a 2-0 lead. We advance into set number 3.
I'm like listening to you a little. I can hear you, and you sound like you're doing a good job.
Thank you. It is so warm in here.
No, let's get on each side.
Yeah. Two shots, Dan.
Did you get a fan shot yet today?
Kyle, I like your shot. I'm gonna take your shot. Don't move. You're live. Matt, I'm gonna come to you, Matt, when you're ready. I'm gonna come to you. All right, Matt. I mean, you're fine. Where's the lion? Now's the time for a lion shot.
That's nice. Go ahead and take Cal now.
Yeah, Kyle's live. Sorry.
Go back to something else.
Matt, can you get some different cat in front of you?
Now, 2 minutes away from beginning set number 3. Another impressive performance
Matt, get
there
some of those
from Behrend.
Hilbert girls stressing. Yeah, the ones that look worried. Someone get the girls that look worried.
But we're able to string together some points towards the end of set number 3. Maybe carry in Behrend. 2 strong performances. It's like to see Behrend bring out 3 strong sets collectively. Want to see a drop off up 2 sets. Sometimes when you're up 2 sets and they've got there relatively easily, especially at home, you can maybe lay off a little bit, but I think coach trying to tell them you still got to get these 25 more points to close out this match. Hilbert's still very much in this. Thank you. See some stats from set number 2. In the set, Sarah Novak led the team 3 kills on 6 attempts, hitting .500. Anna Phillips was just held to 1 kill in the set. That's impressive for the Hawks defense. Ronna Reynolds, Lonnie Salas Garcia, and Meg Goodsell, each with 2 kills apiece. Behrend hit 205 in the second set. Hilbert hitting 118.
All right, they're putting their arms in. Kyle, you're live.
So Behrend was able to get some of the younger players experience in the end of that second set. I believe they'll probably come back out with the regular starters in set number 3 and see if they make changes as the set progresses. It's like Benham, Goodsell, Reynolds, Phillips, Novak, and good speed out there for Behrend.
Well, then I need Kyle. Kyle's got some nice.
And Novak will be coming in as a libero. And for Hilbert, looks like we have Garnett, Rice, Kuchachevsky out there, Natalie Roman, Jesse Jonathan. Begin the set. Goodsell will start off the set for Behrend. And Goodsell, strong serve. And it looked like it really hit Emily Garnett's fingers really wrong. You can even see the libero for the Hawks reacting to it, voicing out, excuse me. Not a great lip reader, but definitely tell what that was. Good Stephen Phillips in the middle with the block. Good start for Behrend. Strong serve by Goodsell. Free ball over to Behrend. In the middle, good ski, and she will get the kill. Another great set by Meg Goodsell, able to go up and get it tight at the net. Not easy to do. Try to contort your body around the net so you're not in it. Jonathan will go outside, or excuse me, middle. Rejected. Jonathan just sends it over. Phillips on the outside. Dug it up close at the net. And Jonathan goes up and sends it down. With Jonathan serving. So chase that one down. Phillips back row, and she gets the kill from the back row. 4-1 Phillips to go back to serve.
Yeah, your camera's on.
And they did credit Jesse Jonathan with that kill.
Yeah.
Listed, and that gets down in the back row. Jonathan listed as 5'2", went up with Behrend middles and stood her ground, got the point for the Hawks. Caleb Rice to serve for Hilbert. So goes outside of Novak. Novak sent back to Novak. Benham, she's blocked, kept alive again. It'll be a point to Hilbert. Rice with the serve. It's outside. Benham off the net, I believe. It was either the net or the blocker. And nice shot there by Jenna Revick, excuse me.
Oh my God.
Not sure if it was intentional or just didn't get a good placement on the ball. But whatever she did was perfectly placed. We are tied at 4. Middle, good speed. And she gets kill straight into the defender's hands. It's not a good position for her. Behrend back up top. Sarah Novak will be serving. And Hilbert unable to get it over. Point to Behrend. Novak serving again. Still young, still has some years left for this Behrend team. He's already a phenomenal defender. Definitely will just keep improving as her career progresses here at Behrend. And the overpass, Novak finds the empty spot on the floor and sends it that way. Sometimes in a long rally, your team just get out of place, and Novak spotted that weakness on the floor. Novak to serve. Off the block, kept alive there, Reynolds. Novak, and that goes off the block. Point, Sarah Novak, Behrend on a 4-0 run. Novak still serving. Timing a little bit off there. Setter on the outside. Middle, Reynolds, she goes through the block. Behrend has had a lot of success tonight playing through their middles, and it will force a Hilbert timeout. Behrend up 9-4 in set number 3.
And I just don't know what. Do you want me to take them? How I like that shot.
Great shot there of the Hilbert coach.
Oh,
trying to lead his team back in this set, in this match. Long way to go. Just lots of stuff you can learn from each match as you go. Definitely a young team is Hilbert. They don't have a senior on their roster. So this team will get better, especially next year.
Why does your camera look so dark?
6 juniors on that team. Definitely probably the leaders of that volleyball team. Just everyone can stick with it throughout the next year. Just keep learning throughout you go. Learn from the wins and the losses. Take a lot and improve going into the next season. And the four just coming out of the timeout. Cernovak still serving. Then relatively clean game serving on both ends. 2 service errors for Behrend, just 1 for Hilbert. And that was very obvious. Very much a carry. She almost caught that ball and threw it in the air. I think she definitely knows it. Her coach definitely knew it. Novak with the serve. And a strong serve. And another ace for Behrend, up 11-4. The 13th ace for Behrend. I believe that last one would just be called a exception. I don't know if that'll be an ace in the middle. Kotoshevsky sends it down, ends a long Behrend run. She'll be back to serve. In the middle, Reynolds, great timing. Reynolds able to reach up that arm as high as it could go and bring it down. 8th kill of the match for Brianna Reynolds. She's hitting an impressive 5.38 tonight. Nice serve again. Free ball coming for Behrend. But so goes middle, Reynolds. Kept alive. Great dig there by the libero. Just put her body in place of the ball. And it'll be a kill for Hilbert. Props to Natalie Roman there. Just laid all out for it. You like to see from your libero on the floor, doing whatever she can do to get that ball up.
Matt, stand by. Matt, you're live.
Good stuff goes outside. Benham, just a little touch there, and it works out perfectly for Behrend. Third kill of the match for Mara Benham. She'll be back to serve. From the back row, and gets it up. Reynolds, and diving attempt by Roman, unable to keep it up. Kill to Brianna Reynolds. Keep that impressive hitting percentage up.
Oh, okay, I'm staying with him.
13-6 Benham serve. No luck there. Outside to Hannah Phillips. The block. Allowed by Roman, tight at the net. It goes middle to Reynolds. She's denied. Behrend keeping it alive. Phillips, and she'll get it down in front of the diving Volvo. Benham still serving 15-6. Behrend just needs 10 points to close out this match. And Benham into the net. Behrend's 3rd service error of this match. Behrend looking to improve to 16-5 and 5-1 in conference play. Trying to close out this regular season strong as they will head into postseason play. First will be the AMCC conference tournament, whether that be here or Penn State Altoona or even Alfred State. Looking like the strongest contenders to host so far. Reynolds in the middle. And Reynolds will get a kill. Goes outside the antenna. And we'll close out with Pitt Greensburg at 12 o'clock Saturday. Oberlin at 4 at Wells on Halloween. Home for her on the 2nd and at La Roche. November 4th. Be a point to Behrend. 17-7. Coach looking on. This team trails late in set 3. And a service ace, Emily Bortnick she's done nothing but come on the floor and produce points. 7-0 run in the first, 8-0 in the second. Don't want to really jinx her, but the announcer jinx is always on. Good pass there by Hilbert. Through the block. And this time Hilbert doesn't let Behrend go on a run. Jada Witt, freshman middle blocker, will get the kill. Makes it 18-8. Natalie Roman will be serving for the Hawks. Goodsell middle with good speed, kept alive. Side Rice Tay at the net, she's blocked. Good speed just sends it over. Good dig there by Garnett. Into the net goes Rice. And it's right down. Couldn't tell if that was off the block or into the net. Either way, point to the Behrend Lions, 6 points away from closing this out.
Okay, I'm staying with you.
Gets out the service line. From the back row. Bump set to Novak. Kuczewski is denied. Solo block. Taylor, good speed.
You want me to stay with you? Or?
Good concentration there, good speed.
Okay.
Stayed with it, stayed patient with the ball, even though coming in a little bit slower than what she could have been expecting.
Matt's okay, Matt, you're live.
So serve. Jonathan in back row again. Try to see them use it a couple times so far in this set. Phillips and kept alive. Jonathan back row again. That's a little bump set to Chase. And Chase will get the kill. The bench is very excited for that. The freshman just her 4th ace of the season so far.
And Kat, you're alive.
Freshman at Ashtabula, Ohio. Always nice to see some of these younger players get some time on the court. And a service ace, Meg Goodsell.
Kat, you're alive.
I don't know if Hilbert will be using a second timeout. I don't know if they have 2 of them left. Just 3 points to play in this match. Goodsell tight at the net. And that'll go out of play. Good work there by Hallie Chase, being her presence known on this court.
Yeah, I'm going to get it after this match. You're alive.
And Goodsell into the net. Point to Hilbert. 23-9.
All right, scoreboard shot. Kyle, coming to you next. Stand by. All right, Kyle, you're alive. Stand by. Matt, you're alive.
Jonathan with the serve. Good speed, sends it down, have a new setter into the game for Behrend. How that keeps it alive. Picaro also into the game. It'll be a kill for Hilbert. New setter into the game is Alyssa Collier. Excuse me. Cassidy Mateo into the game at Cranberry Township. 23-10. Mateo go outside to Chase. Chase with the roll shot. Rice on the outside. Chase sends it out of play. Point to Hilbert. Just trying to tell his girls, players just to calm down. 23-11. Still a lot of room in this match for Behrend. Just don't want to give up too many points. Jonathan serve, and that's a beautiful serve by Jessie Jonathan. I think it faked out. The Behrend players faked me out just a little bit, I believe I thought.
All right, Kyle, you're alive.
I was going into the net, 23-12. Credit to Hilbert not going away easy. That one will go into the net, and we have match point number 1 upcoming for Behrend. 24-12. Have Ella Kukaro serving. junior outside hitter from Clinton, PA.
Matt, you're live.
Try to end this match. And she will do so with an ace. Finds the back of the floor. Behrend takes set number 3, 25-12 in the match. 3 sets to none. They will improve to 16-5 on the season, 5-1 in conference play. Hilbert will fall to 7-14 and 0-7 in conference play.
Tell Kyle to turn his off so we can fade the black.
Okay, Kyle, can you turn
Behrend, we
yours off
back
so we can
here
fade the
Saturday
black?
the 28th against Pitt, Greensburg, and
Yeah, turn it
Oberlin.
off. I'm gonna go to
Again, final score is set number 3, 25-12. Behrend taking the match. 3 sets to none.
no,